12 months, 12 mods we have tested in this last, our second year of existence, and we handpick for you the best of them right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to romrom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to It's a Mod world where we test different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. Today it's a special edition because we celebrated our second birthday last Friday. Out of our second year of existence and sifting through the 72 videos that we did in this last year, we have picked 12 mods plus a couple of bonuses that we think are amongst the best that we tested. You'll find links to the videos where we give a longer explanation of the mod in our description, and of course you can download all the mods from romrom.net. And if you want to be informed about new videos sharing the joy of sim racing, click subscribe and also click on the bell and become part of the ever-growing Romrom family. The Jaguar XK120, what a beauty. It's not only fantastic to see and looks very good in 3D and in VR, it's got nice sounds and that roar, and it's absolutely fun to drive. This is one of many classic cars that we tested, and we will follow with some classic cars later, but this year really recommendable. Next in line from present times, and it even rhymes, I tested two mods for two different kinds of Acura. The NSX, which is more of a hypercar, the other was the GT3. The NSX looks great, sounds great, drives great, and you can bring it to the edge with almost no issues. After testing it, I said that this mod was very near perfection, so you should take a look at it. The GT3 mod was not as good as the NSX, but still great fun. The looks were also great, the sound was also great, but the force feedback was not as good as in the NSX. Still, I had a great time testing it and driving it, and the AI was very good. So if you prefer to drive a GT3 and not a street car, go for the GT3 version of the Acura. This track in Czechia is home to the most different types of races, including trucks, is FIA homologated and devilishly difficult to race. The mod is excellent and includes bumps and imperfections that will keep you on edge. If you're looking for a challenge, look no further, this is it. The only drawback is that the AI line is not very good, so it's for racing against friends or other people, not against the AI. If you, like me, always wanted to drive this modern classic, this mod is what you're searching for. The mod is not perfect, but it's fun to drive. Force feedback is not the best I found, but it feels good and is similar to Stadium Super Trucks, which I like a lot. Technically, it's not one of the best mods I found, but in the fun department, and more especially speaking about these big monster trucks, this is it. Especially because of the form and its driving behavior, the Deltawing is something different, not comparable to anything else. If you have seen and driven it all, this is absolutely for you. Driving this vehicle is something else. As a bonus, we'll link also to our video about the story of the Deltawing, how it came to be and what became of it. If you, like us, have played Grid, the original, night and day until you fell asleep, you'll love this Assetto Corsa mod. It emulates the Barcelona track from Grid, but with the physics of a sim. Lots of fun, very well done track, lots of work input to make it look like the Grid track. Go and try to survive it on Assetto Corsa. From a fantasized track to a real one, near Panamá city lies this hellish track full of blind apexes, altitude changes and tricky parts. Drive this track at your own peril. It's difficult, it's great, it's well done, it's gonna make you sweat. The Aston Healey is a British car from the end of the 50s that has a lot of character, looks great, sounds great, and you will most certainly enjoy yourself with it. From a time where cars still looked different from each other. 2 for 1. These two mods are from the beginning of what would become open wheel racing, and they are not only interesting because you most surely won't ever be able to drive and even less race these in real life. As mods, they are well done graphically with regards to sound and with regard to the driving feeling, and I learned a lot from the research into these cars. This is a Mercedes limo heavily tuned. On the mod you will feel the mass of the car, you will feel the motor, you will fight against it to keep it on track. All in all, a great experience. Pity about the sound though. Like Barcelona, this is again a fictional racetrack based on a game. This time is Seattle on Gran Turismo, and while it's not as good as the aforementioned Barcelona track, it's still lots of fun. And as I've never played Gran Turismo, it was even more fun to me because I was experiencing it for the first time. A beginner's prototype from France from the 1970s, the ARC is easy to drive. You can race it against the AI cause it's that good, or against friends cause it's that easy, and it still is tons of fun. If you ever wanted to start with prototypes and were not sure if you wanted to start with one of the big monsters, you can start with this one. Moving into overtime, because these are all bonuses, whatever the plural is. If you ever wanted to race a banana, what do you mean you never wanted to? What kind of weirdo are you? If you wanted to race a banana, this is your opportunity, because this mod is exactly that. A banana you can race around. It's not easy to drive, it's strange to see, but at last we will race bananas. Even if Aston Martin gave up after only 1 year in the DTM, the Aston Martin Vantage is still a nice car. While the mods we tested were not really up to standard, you have shown so much interest for them that maybe some mod maker watching this video feels motivated to either revamp one of the existing mods or make one from scratch. We're certain it would get many interested. Okay, so we're cheating right now because this is not a mod, this is not for Assetto Corsa, not for R-Factor 2, this is not for Automobilista. This is a sim by itself, and it's a sim for kart racing that is in early access and that looks very promising. While there's a while since there's been the last update, the price is quite good, the sim is quite good, and here and there you can take it around, take it for a spin and enjoy kart racing. Added bonus, it works with VR quite well. And what about you? What is your favorite mod? Have we tested it already? If not, tell us about it in the comments and leave a link to the mod so that we can download it if we don't have it already, and we'll see to it that we test it as soon as possible. We didn't give you enough ideas for the next race, don't worry, there's more videos sharing the joy of sim racing, so check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.